Rest in peace. I've even had the pleasure of interviewing some unnamed Renaissance employees, and we talked about the strategies Jim Simons and his company Renaissance used to use. So I just rebuilt them, and I'm telling you this not to brag, but I'm telling you this because I want you to take it seriously, because it could change your life like it's changed mine. Think about it. Who's the best trader of all time? Yeah, Jim Simons, the founder of Renaissance. What did Jim Simons do to trade better than everybody else? Yeah, he built trading bots that traded fully automatically. Even today, who's making all the money on Wall Street? Yeah, the trading bot firms. Google it. Two Sigma, Jane Street, AQR, D, Shaw, Renaissance. Jim Simons died with a net worth of 31 billion. All from automated trading, because Jim was smart enough to realize there's patterns in the market that robots could trade that humans could never. So he essentially executed his own RBI framework for years on end. He once said, in a business like this, you just have to keep making things better and better and better, essentially always researching new strategies, then backtesting those strategies to see if they worked in the past, and then testing those in the live market. Jim simply executed his system of testing and deploying for years until he was hyper profitable. Look, Jim didn't just become a multi-billionaire. He changed bloodlines and created generational wealth for employees, investors, and of course himself. But not only that, he returned over $100 billion in profits, and he was able to give away $4 billion to charities. How cool is that? Imagine if you could just have a fraction of that impact. The sad truth is most people don't actually want to make money with trading, they just want to gamble. But if you're committed to automating your trading and building out a provable edge, then it's an absolute travesty for you not to embrace these principles. So your trading can finally be as good as you know it should be without human intervention. Now, on this page, you'll see exactly what's covered in the 15-day Algo Trade Camp. If you think this stuff will help you automate your trading, then grab your spot now. And at the risk of sounding bold, and I genuinely mean this, I think my stuff is the best, not because of how much money I've made from my bots, but because there are plenty of people out there who have made a lot more money than I have, but more importantly, I don't think many people share any of this stuff. And I believe I explain everything in the most simple manner so you can actually automate your trading as a regular person. I don't care how rich the gurus are. They make trading way too complicated, and no one shows you how to automate it. My goal is to make automating your trading simple so you can do it. So my advice is to grab a general admission or a VIP seat to the Algo Trade Camp, and I highly recommend you grab a VIP ticket because they get lifetime access to the boot camp, and they get access to our inner circle calls, which are every Friday on Zoom with replays available. So you definitely don't want to miss that opportunity. I highly recommend the VIP option. Here's the deal. You can join the masses and you can invest in cheap solutions, or you can invest in something that actually works. So if you're interested in automating your trading, then grab your spot at the bootcamp below, and trust me, you'll want to get the VIP experience. That's where we really roll up our sleeves and make the magic happen. So step up, start the Algo Trade Camp, and to ensure you have absolutely zero risk, I've implemented a 90-day cosmic guarantee, so you don't even have to say yes right now. Just say maybe, sign up. You can watch all of the boot camp, explore all of the back tests, the bots, connect with all of the hundreds of algorithmic traders in there. And if it's not for you, you have 90 full days in our 90-day cosmic 100% money back guarantee to just test it out. So jump in right now, say hello in the members chat. Me and hundreds of other automated traders are waiting to step on the gas with you. Automate your trading so you can remove all emotions and all in-game decisions. I totally up and down and trying to kind of guess which way the charts are going to go, and you make some money, you lose some money. But the things that really hurt when you're in a trade for so long, you just keep staring at it and you're watching it go against you, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna stay up a little bit longer, stay up a little bit longer, and then you get liquidated because you're using too much leverage. You're a human being. It's not your fault at all, dude. We're built to be beautiful human beings with emotions. And if you've ever gotten in a fight with a friend or a spouse or whatever, you know that when your emotions hit, you cannot think clearly. So why do we trade by hand when we're using, our life savings to trade? And we know for a fact when emotions hit, you cannot think logically. And that's directly from a Stanford professor. So I went ahead and I started to show my whole algo trading process step by step live on YouTube every single day. And what came from that is I got really good at algo trading, even though I did not know how to code when I first got started. So everybody was like, Moondev, please, please build a boot camp or some way to teach this in short, concise videos, because your lives, they're awesome, but you're in the middle of a project every single day. And I apologize for that. But in order for me to chase this guy who ran up a net worth of $31 billion, his name is Jim Simons. And in order for me to keep chasing him, I can't just sit here and make all of my YouTube lives teaching segment, right? So what I did is I put everything into a boot camp with short, concise videos that show you step by step how to automate your trading. Even if you don't know how to code, you can remove all of your emotions and automate your trading. So for the rest of your life, anytime you have a trading idea, I'll show you how to backtest it and see, does it work in the past? If it works in the past, well, it's much more likely to work in the future. And then if